from the Epstein file release to limitation of defense articles to Israel. Let's review the most viewed legislation last week. In no particular order, here are the newts. First up, the Epstein Files Transparency Act. Sponsored by Representative Ro Khanna of California, this act requires the Attorney General to release all documents and records in possession of the DOJ relating to Jeffrey Epstein. Next, sponsored by Rep. Thomas Massie of Kentucky, a resolution that provides the rules for the House during consideration of the Responsible Legislating Act and amends the entire text of said act to match the legislation of the Epstein Files Transparency Act. This is a procedural maneuver by Rep. Massie to move past the current bottleneck with the Epstein file policy. Sponsored by Rep. Delia Ramirez of Illinois, a bill that would prohibit the president from selling, transferring, or exporting certain defense articles or services to Israel. It is currently with the Committee on Foreign Affairs. Next, a resolution sponsored by Representative Sri Thanadar of Michigan that looks to impeach President Donald Trump for high crimes and misdemeanors. This resolution requires Rep. Thanadar to offer it as a privileged resolution on the House floor to move forward. Sponsored by Rep. Barry Moore, an act that would make driving while intoxicated or impaired a ground to either 1, bar a non-U.S. national from admission into the U.S., or 2, deport said individual. This act passed its House vote and is now with the Senate. The Kids Online Safety Act, sponsored by Senator Marsha Blackburn of Tennessee, would require online platforms to implement tools and safeguards to protect users and visitors under the age of 17. We have full breakdown videos of this legislation available on our page. Sponsored by Rep. Brian Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania, the Sanctioning Russia Act of 2025 imposes penalties on individuals or entities that have been found to work with or be involved with the Russian government to impact peace or peace plans within Ukraine. It has been with the Committee on Foreign Affairs since April 1st. The National Defense Authorization Act. Sponsored by Senator Roger Wicker of Mississippi, this act outlines appropriations for military activities of the DoD, defense activities of the Department of Energy, and military construction. The Senate is in the process of considering this measure. Next, the Energy and Water Development and Related Agencies Appropriations Act. Sponsored by Rep. Chuck Fleischman, this act outlines the appropriations for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Civil Works Projects, Bureau of Reclamation, DOE, and independent agencies. It passed its House vote on September 4th. Finally, the One Big Beautiful Bill, the large reconciliation bill for a wide range of the federal government. We have been providing detailed breakdowns of the various sections of this bill on our page. That's a quick breakdown of the most viewed legislation last week. Follow Newt, your source for clear, fact-based congressional info.